hello Year 1, soon to be Year 2. Now I know it's a little bit different because normally you'd come along and we'd have a moving on morning and we'd have a little chat in the classroom about different things, and at the moment we can't actually do that. But what I would like to say is I'm really looking forward to you joining my class in September, when you are going to have grown up quite a lot over the holidays and you're going to be really helpful and sensible Year 2 children. A lot of the work are the things that you will carry on with that you're used to doing in Year 1. So you'll carry on reading, you'll carry on writing, you'll carry on doing your maths books. But we also do different topics, and your very first topic in Year 2 is going to be the Victorians. Now I'm telling you that in advance because it's worth having a little think about if you've got any good clothes that you could wear if we have a Victorian Day. Some of you might have brothers and sisters who've done the topic before and they might have things at home, or you might have friends. You might want to make things, you might want to get them through the internet. It doesn't really matter, but we will have a day where we dress up and then we turn the classroom into a Victorian classroom. And I will have a cane. I'm not sure I'm really allowed to use the cane though, because it's just to create the right scene for the Victorian times. And you will still carry on doing things like your spellings. We start to learn times tables in Year 2. The other new thing that you will be doing is you do rugby and netball. And you will get letters about that because the boys will need a slightly different kit because they will need rugby socks and they will need rugby shirts and rugby boots. But it's very difficult for people sometimes in Year 2 to tie up laces. And if you can't tie your own laces, then you have to ask your mummy or daddy to either get you some Velcro boots, or you can get special, they're called elastic laces, and they're like triathletes use, professional athletes. And they go in your boots and then you can pull them and you haven't got to actually tie them up in a bow. So to be able to do the rugby, you need to be able to get your boots on and off by yourself. And then the girls will be doing netball. And it's a bit different because you don't actually throw the ball through a net, because you take it in turns to be like the net and to catch the ball. And if things improve, we'll be able to have a little tournament with Cheltenham College. And if not, you can still practice all these skills in our own school. So we will have to see how things move on. You'll also carry on swimming if swimming's reopened, and do all those other nice things. The one thing I would like to say as well is in the holidays, it's probably a really good idea to keep practicing your writing. So if you make a holiday diary, then you could bring that back to school after the holidays. And Mrs. Shelley then likes to present them in assembly and give out certificates. And I like to read them and then I know what you've been doing. But it's a really good way of practicing your writing while you are off for such a long time over the holidays. And the other thing that you should do every day in the holidays is reading, because the only way you will get better at reading is to read and 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 read. And the more you read, the better you will get. And once you're better at reading, it makes everything else so much easier in the classroom, because you can read your instructions in your maths books, you can read instructions in your science, you can read questions when you're doing other work. So it's a really, really important thing to keep going with your reading. But we will have a fun time in Year 2. So though we will keep working hard, as long as you work hard, we can have a great time. And we do lots and lots of nice things, because then you're at the top of the pre-prep. So you are quite grown up. And just to let you know, as I said, Victorians is our topic in the first term. And then the second term, we will be learning all about space. And in the third term, we'll be going on safari and learning all about wild animals. So I'd just like to say I'm really, really looking forward to welcome you into 2LT. If you have any questions, any concerns, you can send me a message and then I can reply to you. But I hope that you have a lovely holiday and that you come back in September ready to start in Year 2. And I look forward to seeing all of you then. So welcome to the new 2LT in September 2020. Okay, have a great summer. Bye.